Are you ready for a SBC? Well, it's not an SBC, it's actually an objective this time, isn't it? An objective player review. I'm doing this one in a different order this time so you can see what you have to complete in order to get this player, Alex Greenwood. It's in the campaign section for objectives. Play 5 matches with 3 English players in your starting 11. What else? Assist 5 goals using the player with the left back position. You also earn an Evo that gives bruiser and left back, full back plus. Now for this one, it's easier than you think. You don't actually have to assist the goal with your player assigned to the left back position. If their main role is left back, you can put them in like left middle or left wing if they have those additional roles, and this will still count. For example, I used Olga Carmona from Real Madrid, that's normally a left back, and I also used Basha for part of it too, but I put him up in the left middle position, and those assists still count. So you can do that, so that's a lot easier. This one, gals and goals, 10 goals on semi-pro using a player from WSL. Okay, that's pretty much self-explanatory. You can use it in Rush, like especially if you haven't done this yet, because they just did the reset Rush for all the points. So just use a WSL player that can score and that runs fast. This one, win 5 matches. You can get that done at the same time in the Rush mode. So it's not too difficult. And then when you finish her, you also get 1500 SP, which really helps because for a while now, the first couple weeks of the season, SP's been hard to come by. So here's the player card. She's 5'6", 2-star, 3-star. I'll be playing a match of Rush like usual in a minute. For center back, the one that I'd suggest using would be the Stopper Plus. I don't really care for wide back plus. Ball playing defender can work well as long as you place her in between either a right or left back that is on fullback defend and a center back that is on defender, because the ball playing defender will step up some, so you need the people on either side of them to actually stay back more. The left back, fullback plus, that's good. Left middle, I wouldn't suggest it, not just because of lack of rolls, but also because of lack of pace in certain play styles. Now for her play styles, I think she's more suited for a center back because of this block plus. That can really help, and intercept, and then jockey. All 3 of those together, that's really good for center backs. The bruiser's alright. Sometimes it's useful, sometimes it's not. Incisive's alright. It would have been nice to have ping pass with it, or long ball for over the top. I really wish they could have relentless and quick step, but eventually she can get evos. And then here's the attributes. On defense, the interception, defensive awareness, standing tackle. Those are the 3 most important, and they're all really good. She does have good stamina, so she'll still do pretty well for most of the match. Maybe around the 70th minute mark, you might want to swap her out. It depends on how much the opponent's been attacking, getting back there for if she used their energy or not. The pace is the main concern. You might need a shadow for the pace to keep that up, which will help your defense too. If you don't need as much pace, then an anchor would be better overall. But that's why I'm going to try her out in rush mode, because regardless what these numbers say, different players run at different speeds and they have different start and stop abilities. I know it looks like her dribbling and agility is low, and acceleration too, and no quick step, which quick step helps a lot in rush, but I'm going to try her out anyways, because you never truly know until you actually use the player. So I'll see how it works out. Hopefully I get at least decent players that'll actually participate and not just sit on the sideline and do nothing. She is more defensive. I didn't pay much attention to her shooting stats, so I'm not sure what that is. Of course, I've had some players that have a low shooting stat and they can still shoot well. Other ones have a high stat and they're terrible at it, so we'll see in a minute. Oh no, it's gonna have that glitch, isn't it? Where when you press the right trigger. See, that's the comparison to her original card. So if you like the player or Manchester City or something, this one's well worth doing because just look at the pace boost too. Yeah, that's cool. I used her some in last year's game, and she was actually quicker than it would make her seem based on the numbers on her card. So I'll see if that's still the case. It depends on what body type and stuff they have this year. And what else? The strength in comparison to pace and stuff like that. This year that helps determine if they're more explosive or controlled or lengthy, those kind of things. So it's a little bit different than last year for how their pace and acceleration's determined. But I find that rush is a good place to try them out because you usually have to do tackles and blocks to protect your goal. You have to do passes, and a lot of times you have to shoot. Looks like we're doomed if this match actually starts, based on the two cards on the right. Yeah, 64 pace and a 70 pace. That's terrible, even in normal matches, but in rush it's even worse. So hopefully it says no opponents and I can just find a different match. I don't know why they'd even choose them. Yeah, they didn't meet any of the requirements, so it's not to get the points either. They just chose them to ruin the match, I guess. Yeah, this match is probably going to be terrible. So I might have to do a second match in order to see some of her stuff. Because unless they're really good players or the other team is really terrible, we're already doomed.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on this spectacular evening, and Fernando Paloma will be your guide through all the action. The stands, they're all packed. There's not one seat left in this building.
We're probably doomed.
This is Rush. 3, 2, 1. Go get that ball.
Come on, people with your slow bronze turtles.
That was a great tackle.
Yeah, he's the only other person that has any pace. Oh, they stole it from me. And then they messed it up.
Got a corner. What can they do with that? Ball played short. Oh, they want to have that one back.
I wanted the opponents to attack me when I have the ball so I can see how L2 works with her.
This is funny, right? They're not in any rush to attack, okay? But they got the ball back.
And I need them to get a corner so I can try to defend that too with jumping.
Oh, there could be something there.
Yeah, I'd already pressed B, so it kicked it out of there.
And the other side has the ball.
Come on, give me a cross. Ah, they don't even know what they're doing. Wanted to try a header with her.
A corner kick taken short. That's a foul and they've shown a yellow card as well. And there goes the cross.
Oh, yeah, they were in front.
Simple
so
save for the keeper, really.
unless you have a player that's way bigger that can jump way higher when the opponent's in front, you're not really going to get it.
That's just exactly how they planned it. Beautiful vision. And the attacker's on. There's no getting away with it now. With all that technology, it's an offside. That was straightforward. No risk taken there.
Yeah, if they're passing it to me, then the situation like that, I just press X right away. Oops.
Nice idea,
just to get rid of it. I don't like it when it's passed to you right in front of goal like that, and then opponent's standing there. Well, that worked good to tackle.
This could be it.
Yeah, her interceptions and stuff. She's intercepted a couple, I think, and then the tackling works too, and the jockey, so that's good. I wanted it. I wanted to try that driven pass that you've probably seen me do a lot if you've watched my player reviews. Alright, come on. Do that cross.
Ball played short. No nonsense block out there.
Her jockey seems to work pretty good. Yeah, come on, try it.
Look out, there could be something.
Yeah, it went that far just because the opponent never pressed anything, so it automatically just does the hardest. Yeah, I didn't pass it. I just had to get it out of there, away from our goal. That was dangerous. Throws that our partner did. A couple times I had to use clearance, though. She worked pretty good for that. I wish she did have more pace. She's faster than other 79 rated pace cards I've used. But it really helped to have like quick step. Or if you save her, and eventually there'll be Evos to where you can increase her pace.
And that will put an end to that attack.
Oh, I thought they'd pass it off to their partner. Yep, they've made a mess in the goal. Way too messy. Oh, no one's defending. Yeah, that's terrible. Now it's at level. I want to try in another match with better teammates, though. Oh. Couldn't get it past the goalkeeper and the player, especially with no shooting play styles at all. But if you use her in regular matches, of course, she'd be a defender. She wouldn't be running out there trying to score, unless you're doing a corner and wanted her for that. But,
that was a great stop by the keeper. And they push the ball upfield. You had one job. One job.
Alright, come on, people, run. Get away from me. Run. Why are they so dumb and they run towards me? I was even showing them the arrows to get out there. That's the whole point of that driven pass, is this pass your opponents before they can respond. Yeah, that's not good.
Safely collected by the defender. I guess that kick will do it, right? No more pressure.
Yep. I don't know why they have their goalkeeper out that far. That was pretty dumb. But that was her incisive pass anyways. Went right between the two defenders and got to my partner.
And we're on the way again. Is that 2 goes for a cover? Great ball in behind. That's just one notch below having to put a helmet on. It's way off the target. If you were another sport, that'd be worth 3 points. This is where they start planning the attack. Just searching for that opportunity to level it.
That's good.
And the keeper's happy to get the ball rolling again. That's a nice move forward.
Oh, that's a shame. We really should have had that point. They even had their keeper way out there. I should have just took my chances and shot it myself and forget about helping my partners.
This is back underway.
That's dumb, dude. Why is the goalkeeper not even moving? He's just standing there looking at him.
Where was the keeper in that play?
As you can see, this team really doesn't defend. I need to try out their shooting, so otherwise I'd be back there more.
Neither team able to keep it after that tackle. Back in possession again. Great ball to split the defense. They're in a very good position. Into the last 10 seconds we go.
Good. Come on.
And they've got the ball back in play.
Oh. You only have a couple seconds, people.
And that's a book in the ref's got
Oh,
a yellow card
it was
is shown.
flying over there too.
It's an interesting move
Yeah,
there.
unlucky to have these kind of teammates.
And there you have it. What a match with
There, I scored a goal on our own goal. Yeah, I'll have to play another match. Hopefully with people that choose normal players instead of bronze and silver that are like, what was it, 70 and 64 for the pace, something ridiculous. Even in regular matches, that's an unacceptable pace to use, but in Rush, there's just no way. If I get this up in time, just a reminder, the SP points for manager career and player career, they're gonna reset in like one more day. So today's Tuesday, so you gotta get them done on Wednesday or before content time on Thursday. So you might want to do that. Hopefully I'll get this up before then, so that reminder's actually useful to people. Well, at least these people are choosing someone that you can actually use in this mode. So it should go better. And we got all the bonuses. I don't know why the other dude isn't pressing start. Finally. I forget, you get some good, isn't it the country or something for these kind of cards that you get extra chemistry for? I think that's what it is. I think it's the country. You get extra chemistry on something. And she has good chemistry links with England and Manchester United, even if you don't use WSL players. But I could tell you do need some chemistry that does give you bonus pace.
Hello from me, Derek Ray. And what we have to look forward to is something spine-tingling. We're all in a tremendous rush to get to kick-off, so stay with us for what should be a gripping spectacle.
This time two of theirs are slow.
And away they go. And the alarm bells are ringing.
Cross it to me. Oh, could have tried to hit her.
Now delivering that
Oh,
deep
they
cross.
got to it.
Decent
Man,
pass.
I want to try a header with her and see how it goes.
And the keeper getting there. It'll be a corner.
Alright, come on. Bring it. Try this cross. Come on.
Taken short. A chance to nudge in front. Corner kick here. How did they let that attack come to an end?
Yep.
Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Real chance. And a goal!
Good. They actually listened when I showed them what player to pass it
The
to.
opening statement.
If people actually play as a team, As long as you don't choose terrible players, a lot of times you can get wins in Rush.
Spot for the ball win. Cutting it out superbly. Oh, goodness me, off the post.
Yep. That's terrible. All thanks to the post jumping out in front of him.
So restarting the game here. Real chance. And a goal to give them the lead here.
If you're wondering what kind of shot, it's just a basic shot with the B button. Basic shots work better for people that don't have play styles. If you try like finesse and stuff and don't have the play style, then it's less accurate and a lot worse.
Opportunity it is. And that brings the attack to a screeching halt.
That's a shame.
Keeper wasn't inclined to play it long. And moving it forward. Alert defending. Well, let's see how they decide to go forward. Good ball played over. Oh, big moment! It wasn't a taxing save.
She was doing pretty good, though.
And a simple clearance, a good one.
Oh, he's offside.
Offside it is.
Anyways, she can do those
So they get on with it.
driven passes like that.
Oh, big chance, and it's a goal. Level again.
Driven lob or driven cross.
To be. Will it be?
Oh,
And that is
again, he's
offside.
offsides.
Free kick taken. Well,
Cool,
it has to be a
penalty.
And a booking part of the story as well. And there is the goal. That means they forge ahead in this match.
2 goals with my center back. All you have to do against the AI goalkeeper, just do R1 and just press once to one side and then shoot on the other direction. And then they're almost always wrong positioned with their feet.
Exactly halfway through this game. And scope for them to produce something exciting.
Oh, that's a
And
shame.
the alarm bells are ringing. And moving it forward. Quick ball to perhaps catch
Oh,
them
he
out.
couldn't get there in time. It's too far ahead of him.
Up towards midfield. Oh, surely. Well, no card, but the referee making it clear next time there will be one shown. And fired from the flank into the
Yep.
area. Clears it
Good
away.
defensive header there.
Now danger could be looming. Pushing it through. Could be dangerous. On a solid piece of goalkeeping.
Yeah, she definitely feels better than, or faster than a 79.
Trailing, but hope in
I'd
the
say she's
bottom
equal to
corner.
about an 83 to
Taking
84
shots.
for some of the players that also don't have quick step.
Oh, that was really quick thinking.
And her intercept works really good. If the ball comes anywhere near her, when you're holding L2 for jockey and stuff, then she automatically intercepts it. Oh, that's too aggressive on my part. Come on, goalkeeper, hurry.
Danger averted. Might be a chance here. And in.
Good job.
Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
Of course, they had 1 or 2 players on their team that
Now look at
chose
this, they
slow
might be able
people,
to cash in here.
so no wonder why.
And a free
Oh,
kick
that's
it'll be.
dumb.
Cautioned as well.
Oh, got lucky there.
Into the box it goes.
I thought that was going to be a penalty.
Insufficient guile on the crossing front, you've got to say. And a goal
Yeah, that was great teamwork.
Just what the doctor ordered.
That was really good there.
Underway again.
Hey, you gotta be careful with that.
Putting all their
Because they
energies
try to
into
bait
winning back
people.
possession.
Because some people do
The keeper in position and the
quit
outcomes
controlling their
are
player and stand still. But other times they bait you, and if
Can
too many
someone
people
get on
run
the end of
forward,
this?
then they just pass it right over them. So you gotta be careful and not send everyone.
Deciding to build from the back. Decent looking ball. And buying them time. Can they convert? That's a corner.
I'll give my final thoughts after
Playing it
this
short.
match. On. Oh, he didn't get it.
A glorious chance. Oh, my
Oh, I was hoping he'd pop it up so I could try a header.
And over comes the corner.
Oh, that's a shame.
On a time for composure on the ball. Well, not just penalised for the foul, a booking as well. Not as accurate as it could have been. And the referee's whistle, that is the end of the story.
Yeah, so out of the two matches, she's pretty good. The defensive heading works good multiple times, so that's great. The tackling's good with the standing tackle. What else? The interceptions are really good. If you're holding left trigger to jockey, the ball comes anywhere near her and she automatically intercepts it, so that's great. What else? She can shoot with just the regular B button. Don't try anything fancy there. She's 79 pace. I'd say it's really somewhere around a 83, 84 is how she feels because of her body type and stuff. So I'd bet she has explosive pace. I'll either put an anchor or a shadow on her. I'm kind of leaning towards a shadow for even more pace, just in case. She can do passes, even the incisive, like between the defenders and stuff, that worked out well. The regular passes work well. The driven passes work with where you hold L1, R1, and press X, whether you're doing a cross or the far lob. You just got to be careful there's no one in your path, because those are lower. What else? I didn't get a chance to try an offensive header, so that's the only thing I was missing. And of course it's not a regular match, so you don't get to see how long that 90 stamina lasts, because there's no relentless. But I'd estimate it's probably around the 75 to 80 minute, or no, 65 to 70 minute mark, for how long their stamina will last in a normal match. That's assuming they've been attacking you some. If they don't get back to your center backs that often, then she'll last longer, of course. And I would suggest using her as a center back instead. You can use her as a left back, which then you're definitely going to need a shadow, but I'd rather use her as a center back. You do not need tall center backs, contrary to popular opinion. You need a tall player. It doesn't have to be a center back. It could be a striker, center middle, your left or right back, left or right middle, cam, whatever. You need one tall player that can jump. When you go into assignments, where it has your roster and your tactics and then assignments on the right, what you do is on the defensive part, when you scroll down, find the player where it says near post. That's the one you want to put your tall player. And the reason for that is so you can find them as soon as someone's doing a corner, and you can select them yourself. And that's all you need. One person. You can only control one yourself. Most of the AI controlled players, it don't matter how big they are, they just stay flat-footed the whole time. Doesn't matter. You can have someone as big as Holland. They're just going to stand there and do almost nothing when the opponent's doing a corner. So you just need one tall player for your own self to control, to defend corners. And it doesn't matter their position. I personally like more agile center backs, and they've helped me out more than the big, slow ones that aren't agile. Because I did like that Heisen, Real Madrid SBC, and he's 6'6" and everything, but he's slow and his agility sucks, and they constantly get past him. So he's not even on my bench. Even in my first 3 gauntlet teams, he doesn't make any of them because he's too slow and not agile enough, and they always get past him. So you just need one tall player at any position to defend those corners. So she's perfectly fine as a center back, so don't worry about that. I'd totally recommend doing those objectives. They're not even that difficult, and she has good chemistry links too. Hope you enjoyed that player review.